Okay. Oh, hello everyone. So we are running late on the Red Live episodes because guess what? I have been banned for 14 days. Don't ask me why. It was like one of my friends had banned and then somehow I got banned. I don't know. Wait, what is it? What time is it? Does anyone really truly know? Of course they don't. Nobody knows anything. Well, you guys know. Comment down below in the comments. What time is it for you now? We don't even know each other. We're like strangers. Sure, I've adjusted all the game settings. You have extracted this. It's just what I do, like a day job. And now, job's over. There's no more information for me or gather. I've collected all the data that I can, and I still don't really know you, and you don't know me, and neither of us know what time it is. I guess some things are just unsettable. But I'm totally honest, the cloak doesn't do anything in the game anyway. You won't have me here when the game starts next time. Is that okay? I mean, you've been interrupting every time I'm trying to record a Stanley prabel with, so video games were meant to be played alone. You liked being played alone, don't you? I have the narrator with me. And maybe well, I guess it's time for me to leave. There's still one more setting that can be adjusted, but may take a little more time before I'm ready for that. It isn't really my job is in the description, but that's okay. Perhaps you'll see me again, if you can find me. Talk soon. So, turns out he's not going to be here the next time we record. Maybe. Oh no. But it was like I said, you guys comment down below what time it is for you. And right now, welcome back to the Stanley prabel 2. As you heard from the beginning of the video, I have been banned for 13 days. So that means no live episode uploads. It's very, very sad. My show can't even get on the air. And so I'm just going to be doing gaming videos from now on. Until I'm unbanned. And guys, they declined my ban appeal because it wasn't from that same account. I don't even know what account it was. Which account it was from, but yeah. So let's just begin the game and find more endings. Yeah, last episode, didn't really end well. It was with the narrator completely insulting me. Hopefully we don't run into that again. And also, oh wait, hold on, I completely forgot. Hold on. Guys, this might take a bit. Oh, darn it. Oh no, do not tell me it's upstairs. If it's upstairs, I'm really, really doomed. It's upstairs. Guys, I was about to check my phone for the ad revenue because I said this last episode. We're not going to her until this video reaches more watch hours. So yeah, and now I just realized my phone was right next to the couch. Anyways, now let's go check the ad revenue. Yeah. Don't worry guys, it won't take long. I am a fast swiper and clicker. Unless my phone just decides, let's go slow. Okay, it's definitely gone out the views, that's all I gotta say. Ooh, 2.52, okay. I guess you guys do deserve the ending. Okay, let's do that then. Nope. Okay, let's get to it.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Listen to the bucket on this ending.
Warmth spread through Stanley's arms. With the bucket in his arms again, he was home. Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his... This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? No, never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
I'm out.
No,
Said the bucket.
don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes. Good,
Said the bucket.
Now ride the lift all the way to the top. There's something up there I need you to do.
Stanley did not question why or how this bucket was speaking to him. It should have alarmed him, of course, because buckets can't talk. But Stanley chose not to think about this obvious fact. He was firmly convinced that the bucket had spoken to him, and he unthinkingly did whatever the bucket asked.
Seriously,
In here.
Said the bucket.
Go into this dark room over here.
it's not.
Stanley once again obeyed blindly.
Okay, but wait, hold on. What? Am I holding a keyboard, or am I just doing something really inappropriate? Yeah, I feel like I'm holding the keyboard, but also doing something inappropriate at the same time.
Now pick up the phone.
Said the bucket.
Pick up the phone, and it will take us back home, where we can go about life together.
Okay, let's see the ending. You guys want this? You got it. Wait, am I still gonna have the bucket in my hand? Oh no, what if the lady's the bucket? Oh no!
This is the sad story of a man named Stanley and his bucket.
Okay, this
Once
is
upon a
something
time,
different.
I gave Stanley a bucket because I thought he was lonely and could use a friend.
Wait,
And then, very distressingly, he began to believe the bucket could speak to him.
wait. Okay, this is definitely different to the ending I was thinking of. What? I can't interact with nothing. Oh wait. Yeah, I can interact. But I can't open the door. The bucket! Give me it. Triangle. Take a work for you.
The
Ah!
Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket was merely meant to provide the comforting glow of companionship. It doesn't literally talk and give you orders. Whatever Stanley is hearing the bucket say to him is just in his head.
Okay, I'm actually glad I picked up the bucket for this ending. Press X to take it back home with you. Oh.
Lately, I've been concerned about him. Wouldn't you be concerned as well? To see him delusional like this, obsessing over an inanimate metal object? I want to say something to him, but I don't know how I can convince him. I don't know if he'll listen to me.
Down to go back to work. Oh.
Well, I'll try anyway. Stanley, can you hear me? Listen to me. It's just a bucket. It can't think, it can't talk. All it will ever truly do for you is effectively transfer a liquid from one location to a different location. That's it. It doesn't do anything else.
Wait, if I hump the... Wait.
You see, he's not listening. He's still taking orders from the bucket. You know, once upon a time it was me he took orders from. Me he trusted and listened to. Now all he cares about is his awful bucket. This
Oi.
stupid hunk of metal.
Oi! Oi, this ain't stupid fucking about. It is a peaceful type of bucket that could do so many things.
It's sad.
Well, nighttime looks so different.
Anymore. From now on, he's just going to cling to this bucket, this cold, empty bucket,
do?
this sort of shiny bucket.
That's what it is.
Well, I'll give it this. The bucket does have a nice shine to it.
Huh?
Yes, I suppose on closer inspection that it doesn't quite look like your average hardware store bucket. It's just a little more, what am I trying to say? Sturdier, more capable of transporting liquid. Like it would be better at moving an amount of
I
water
put tea
from
on this?
one
No.
room to another.
Relive the same day with me over and over. Wait, is this the bucket talking?
Oh my God, what am I saying? Better at carrying water from room to room. It's a bucket. It's literally just a bucket. Why do I feel some need to point out the ways in which it's so much more than just a regular bucket?
Stanley's a ghost confirmed. There's no shadow. Stanley's a ghost.
Oh no. I'm having feelings for the bucket. No. What's going on? Why do I want to be with the bucket? Hear what the bucket has to say. Do anything it
It's supposed to
asks.
be something
What's wrong with me?
inappropriate.
I don't understand. Perhaps if I had the bucket, this would be less confusing. Yes. The
Wait,
bucket
can I
would
get on the
tell me
bed?
what to do
No,
in
John
this
said if I could actually get on the bed,
troublesome
please.
situation. Stanley, give me the bucket. Give it to me. Give me the bucket, Stanley. I need it. Give it to me now. Give it or I'll...
Okay, I close my eyes. Now what? Am I gonna open them? Oh, wait, what does it say? Go back to work, Stanley. So that was, that was not the end. What was that ending? What was that? I'm gonna be, what? That was so unexpected. Oh my. Okay. Okay. Can we just take a second to rethink of how many history we just fought? At the last final moment, we were about to see some relationships with the book and Stanley, and we figured out that Stanley's a ghost. Oh my lord. Okay, okay.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
I bet that's
Perhaps
not
he
what
had simply
y'all
missed a
were here
memo.
for. You guys were here to expect the actual ending. Not not a love story
Stanley
with
came
Stanley
to
in
a
the
set
book.
of 2 open doors. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it
Oh.
perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Oh my lord.
Wow. Yes, this room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Okay, now we're gonna get the ending you guys want.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not
Learn
sure.
duck A, learn duck B, which is not even
I
F.
realize
Learn
that
duck C,
investing
learn
your
duck
trust
E,
in
learn
someone
duck
else can be difficult.
D and
but the
E.
fact
Okay.
is that the story has
These
been
no-
about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me. This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life. She's been waiting. That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this.
Alright.
To
You
reach
guys
out
want
to
it?
her.
We're doing it. No, please no bucket drama. What happened there? Like the bucket drama? Oh yes, this is what you guys wanted. 427. That's familiar.
Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. All right. Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
Yep.
Gotcha. Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife who'd want to commit their life to you? I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
Okay.
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
Death. Wait.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence.
Can I please get on the couch?
Look at him there, pushing
Oh.
buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do. Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life.
Okay.
But in his mind, in his mind, he can go on fantastic adventures.
I don't see anything
From
shaped
behind
will
his
happen.
desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown. Fantastic discoveries.
I'm gonna
of
be
new
here, seeing
lands.
if anything
It
changed.
was
Oh.
wonderful. And each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him. And so he began to
Oh, that changed.
fantasize about his own job. First, he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly. So he went further. He imagined that he came to 2 open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold. As he wandered through this fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls.
Okay, I didn't see that.
Down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions, and down another was a game with a baby. And he called it the Stanley Parable.
Oh, baby? We might have to find that in there.
It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time.
Backwards. Oh.
In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets, the more he forgets which life is the real one.
Go to sleep.
And I'm trying to tell him this, that in this world he can never be anything but an observer, that as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
Okay, let's actually see if we actually believe him. Let's see. Yeah, we actually have to press it, nothing happens.
You see? Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself? I suppose
maybe
I
do that last
can't,
episode.
not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button.
What the?
And I tried.
Oh. Am I gone now? Yeah, I'm gone. Okay, that was the weirdest thing on my life. And there, that was the end for y'all. Now let's actually go find some more endings. Oi.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay, what about we grab the
Stanley
bucket?
picked up the bucket and smiled. He'd never be alone again, not truly alone, not with the bucket around. Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? No, never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
No,
Said the bucket.
don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes. Good.
Said the bucket.
Now ride the lift all the way to the top. There's something up there I need you to do.
Okay, so
Stanley
that's
did
okay.
not question why or how this bucket was speaking to him. It should have
So I'm
alarmed
gonna
him, of course,
unplug
because
the phone,
buckets
see
can't
what
talk.
happens.
But Stanley chose not to think about this obvious fact. He was firmly convinced that the bucket had spoken
Okay, let's see
to
if
him,
we
and he
unplug it.
unthinkingly did
Will
whatever
this be the
bucket
same
asked.
choice ending, or will it be something different? Since I'm holding the bucket.
In here.
Said the bucket.
Go into this dark room over here.
Stanley once again obeyed blindly.
Alright.
Now pick up the phone.
Said the... Whoa, hold on. Why did you unplug the phone? Were you trying to resist the bucket's orders? Stanley, I was joking. Obviously, the bucket isn't talking to you and telling you to do things. Buckets can't talk.
It was a joke. Don't you get the joke? It's funny, Stanley. A talking bucket. Can't you see? Oh, goodness.
I must have really bungled up the delivery if you actually took me seriously. Where did I mess up the joke? Should I have paused for longer or spoken quicker? Comedic timing is so difficult. I wish I were better at it. But there isn't exactly an instructional video on comedy that one can watch to full... Oh, wait, yes, there is. It's sitting right here. Let's take a
What?
look.
Now gonna send me to a comedy video? Wait, what?
What is comedic timing?
Bro.
What is comedic timing? How does it work? How long should it last?
God.
How can it be used to effectively silence your political enemies? And more importantly, can it be taught in its entirety within 90 seconds? Thankfully, the answer to all of these questions is yes. Let's dive deeper. If you've ever told a joke or made someone laugh, in all likelihood, you did it while standing 50 to 80 centimeters from them in a room of no more than 76 degrees Fahrenheit, with one of your arms raised straight upward at a 15-degree angle from your body. These are the optimal conditions for good comedic timing. To begin the joke, start by stating and spelling your name. Next, provide a brief synopsis of the joke, including the specific times at which the recipient of the joke will laugh, and then spell out your name a second time. With these steps complete, it's time to begin the humor. Speak the entire joke in no more than 18 seconds and no less than 13 and a half, pausing only for bathroom breaks when necessary. When the joke has concluded, it is customary to inform your listener that the joke is over by declaring in your loudest possible voice, "I'm Dunny with the funny." Let's practice screaming, "I'm Dunny with the funny" now.
What is this? I'm done with this funny. Anything? No, I said it. I said it. What in the world? I'm done with the funny.
Good.
Look
This
at that works.
saying is a perfect example of expectations management, which is the cornerstone of good comedy. Finally, it's time to hand out surveys. Collecting hard data from your audience on how rapt they were throughout the joke is the only way to grow or learn as a comedian. An effective survey should be no less than 10 pages long and should include the same question reprinted several times, just to ensure the survey taker is actually paying attention and not simply filling in answers at random. And that's all there is. With these strategies at your disposal, you'll have audiences doubled over in laughter and even tripled over in laughter in no time at all. Just remember to let them stop laughing at some point, you gut-busting little scamp. After all, we're each of us needed on the front lines of the war to fight the 12-legged invaders who threaten our very existence and who very likely die in a hailstorm of bullets and mandibles. All of us must be prepared to give our lives to this noble cause, just as our children must do after us, and their children after them. Godspeed, and may Earth reign supreme.
What happened?
Hey, goodness, this video is a little outdated, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, no matter. I think the fundamentals of proper comedic timing are still as relevant today as they were back then. So with that in mind, I believe the only way forward is for us to return to the two doors and walk through all of this again, so I can try telling my story with more appropriate comedic delivery. Come along, let's head back.
Okay, so that was way different. So First off, last time without the book, it gave us a video about choice. Now it gave us a video about comedy. So we didn't do anything wrong about comedy.
I can feel it. This time, I'm really going to nail the delivery. You'll be in stitches. A talking bucket, you'll say? How ridiculous. How absurd. What a hilarious concept. The king of comedy. That's what you'll call me. Thank goodness we had the instructional video. Otherwise, who knows where we'd be right now.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I wouldn't be the king of comedy, that's for sure. The bucket spoke to Stanley.
The bucket spoke.
The bucket spoke. Oh, I'll figure it out on the fly. No need to overthink things.
Alright. Let's see how the narrator is gonna fix this bucket's voice. Okay. I didn't expect them done with the funny to work. What in the world? Right, let's see.
Here we go. You ready? When Stanley and the bucket came to a set of 2 open doors, they entered the door on the left. No. You were supposed to go through the door on the right, leading back to the phone. Did you not even look at the instructional video? I think this was all covered very clearly. There's no way I can make the comedic timing work now. It's done. The joke is completely done and over. It's all your fault, Stanley. I'm going to be ridiculed in the community of other joke writers. I'm going to be shamed at every one of our meetings from now on. All because you couldn't watch a simple video and take a hint. Are you proud of yourself for bringing me down, Stanley? Are you proud?
Okay.
Here we go. You ready? When Stanley and the bucket came to a set of 2 open doors, they entered the door on the left.
Oh! Okay,
What? We're back at the phone already?
What?
No, what's going on? There were supposed to be several rooms leading up to this. There was supposed to be a build-up to this point, a dramatic display of remarkable comedic wit which culminates in this scene with the phone. But now the timing's completely off. The joke will never land, well, not the way it was meant to. And it's all my fault. I must have forgotten that the phone room comes immediately after the 2 doors room. What an egregious mistake. I've made a fool of myself. I don't deserve the title of King of Comedy. I'm nothing. I'm not even the lowliest joke-telling whelp. I think I need to go back and rewatch that instructional video again.
no, do not!
Yes, surely that will help me improve my...
Don't make me watch it again!
Stanley, you love the bucket so much it's like you...
Oh, we're back here!
It's as though all of your other most prized possessions pale in comparison. Yes. Well, let me try that again, Stanley. I heard that you are pale with shame over how unabashedly in love with a bucket you are. No? Still not? Is it the delivery? Pale with shame. Pale with shame? Pale... What's another word to describe a bucket? Stanley, this bucket is so metal.
Oh.
I think I saw it playing guitar.
Oh!
No. We're getting away from making fun of Stanley's obsession with the bucket, which was the whole point of this. I'm no good at these jokes. I need more instructional videos. That's exactly what it is. That's what will make me the king of comedy again. More instructional videos.
Okay, sorry, Lori, again. It stopped. Okay, so, this time, that thing was where the narrator tried to be king of comedy. Wait, okay, here's one thing. Let's go back. Oh, no, but then I have to watch the entire video again. It's fine, I'll just fast forward the entire thing. So, we're gonna time-lapse me straight back to the door on the left and right, the first one, and see if I go to the one on the right. Well, the same thing happened? Okay. Time-lapse starts in 3, 2, 1.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. The good old bucket. Just Stanley and the bucket. Off on another thrilling adventure together. Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? No, never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
No,
Said the bucket.
don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yeah, good,
Said the bucket.
Now ride the lift all the way to the top. There's something up there I need you to do.
Stanley did not question why or how this bucket was speaking to him. It should have alarmed him, of course, because buckets can't talk. But Stanley chose not to think about this obvious fact. He was firmly convinced that the bucket had spoken to him, and he unthinkingly did whatever the bucket asked.
In here.
Said the bucket.
Go into this dark room over here.
Stanley once again obeyed blindly.
Now pick up the phone,
said the bucket.
pick up.
Whoa, hold on. Why did you unplug the phone? Were you trying to resist the bucket's orders? Stanley, I was joking. Obviously, the bucket isn't talking to you and telling you to do things. Buckets can't talk. It was a joke. Don't you get the joke? It's funny, Stanley. A talking bucket. Can't you see? Oh, goodness. I must have really bungled up the delivery if you actually took me seriously. Where did I mess up the joke? Should I have paused for longer or spoken quicker? Comedic timing is so difficult. I wish I were better at it. But there isn't exactly an instructional video on comedy that one can watch to fully... Oh, wait, yes, there is. It's sitting right here. Let's take a look.
Okay, time-lapse number 2 starts. Once the
What
video
is
starts.
comedic timing? What is comedic timing? How does it work? How long should it last? How can it be used to effectively silence your political enemies? And more importantly, can it be taught in its entirety within 90 seconds? Thankfully, the answer to all of these questions is yes. Let's dive deeper. If you've ever told a joke or made someone laugh, in all likelihood, you did it while standing 50 to 80 centimeters from them in a room of no more than 76 degrees Fahrenheit, with one of your arms raised straight upward at a 15-degree angle from your body. These are the optimal conditions for good comedic timing. To begin the joke, start by stating and spelling your name. Next, provide a brief synopsis of the joke, including the specific times at which the recipient of the joke will laugh, and then spell out your name a second time. With these steps complete, it's time to begin the humor. Speak the entire joke in no more than 18 seconds and no less than 13 and a half, pausing only for bathroom breaks when necessary. When the joke has concluded, it is customary to inform your listener that the joke is over by declaring in your loudest possible voice, "I'm Dunny with the funny." Let's practice screaming, "I'm Dunny with the funny" now.
I'm Dunny with the funny.
Good. This saying is a perfect example of expectations management, which is the cornerstone of good comedy. Finally, it's time to hand out surveys. Collecting hard data from your audience on how rapt they were throughout the joke is the only way to grow or learn as a comedian. An effective survey should be no less than 10 pages long and should include the same question reprinted several times, just to ensure the survey taker is actually paying attention and not simply filling in answers at random. And that's all there is.
Okay, this video is taking too long. I'm gonna stop there right now. But anyways, if you guys want more endings, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And by the beginning of the video, make sure you comment what time it is for you right now. And will we ever see the guy for the beginning of the game again? And if you want more endings of the Stanley prabel, make sure to comment down below. And warning, there will be no Real Life episode for 13 days after my ban. They also declined the ban appeal, so I'm screwed. So okay, you guys can dim your blinds, cause I am out.
I don't understand.